Alright, so my roommates bailed on me last minute and I have to upload this today to get it in on time. So I hope it's alright if I just explain exactly how this would work with the students. So what I have set up is we're teaching them the 10 most common colors, which is brown, red, orange, green, yellow, blue, gray, purple, white, and black. So we're going to be practicing those colors today with their speaking, their reading, and their understanding. So how this activity will work is it will be a competition between two students. Two will come up here and we'll take turns within the class, and each will either have a pen, a marker, or a ruler that they'll use to tap on the subsequent colors. Me, as the teacher, will then describe a color, such as what is the color of this chair, and the students will then have to tap gray. First one to do so, their team would get a point. And then we'll switch in for the next students. What is the color of this board? First one to tap white gets a point. What is the color of the rack? First one to tap black gets a point. What is the color of the sky? What is the color of Joanne's shirt? What is the color of my shoes? And so on and so forth. And we'll play this game practicing their understanding of reading these words. They'll have to say, oh, this is white. They know what the color is. They'll have to think of it in English and then tap on it, find it, and read it correctly and tap on it first. This will be the first game that I would play with my class. This overall, if each student gets a single turn, will only take a couple of minutes depending on how lengthy you want to make it. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter. But it would only take about 5 minutes in total to get through the whole class if we went quick. The second game that we would then play afterwards is everybody gets to choose their favorite color and they have to find it in the classroom. So everybody would disperse and find their favorite color. Maybe someone's grabbing a book. Maybe Joanne over here is holding a binder. Maybe Josh is grabbing some yellow pencils. And then each student in the class will say, these are pencils. These are yellow. My favorite color is yellow. Then maybe Joanne will say, I found a book. This book is blue. My favorite color is blue. And we will go through the whole class with them finding and saying their favorite colors in English. Then afterwards, the entire class will come back together, we'll all sit down, and the teacher will need to make sure everybody's caught up and everybody is understanding what we had just learned and what we had just practiced. So what I will do is I'll point to items in the classroom. So I'll point to this. The entire class will then have to say in English what the color is. They'll all say white. I'll come over here and I'll point to a chair. They will all say gray. I'll maybe point to my jacket. They'll say blue. Maybe I'll point to my shirt. They'll say gray again. And we'll go through. But this is where it's important as a teacher to know your students and to watch and pay attention, because you'll need to understand, focus, listen, and see if any students are slowly saying it, waiting till after other students are saying it to say it. That's when you really need to make sure that everybody has fully had time to understand. And you gotta be very careful there because it can be easy to miss. But this is why it's important to pay attention and to focus with love on your students. Because if you don't, you're gonna end up missing a lot. And so this is really the most important part of the lesson. So that way you can make sure that your students actually absorbed and understood the information that you taught them that day. So this was my lesson plan. I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to practice it with anybody. I really wanted to get my roommates here, but I have to upload this today and they bailed on me last minute. So yeah, this was my lesson plan.